anyone here who doesn't know what BP is? Anyone? Okay, we don't know this. So if you drive around, there's a chance that you've been to this gas station at least once, because this is one of the top 5 gas stations in the country. So what does BP stand for? British Petroleum. So BP originally founded in 1909 as Anglo-Persian Oil Company Limited. Later it was renamed as Anglo-Iranian Oil Company. And in 1935 they changed the name to British Petroleum Company Limited. As we see on the left hand side, the gentleman is taking out the old name, and on the right hand side the gentleman is putting on the new name, which is British Petroleum Company Limited. Okay, what is it? Okay, it's a big disaster, huh? So this has been the largest oil spill in the history of the United States. According to the author Christina Ingersoll, who was a student of MBA class of 2010 at the MIT Sloan School of Management, this has been the largest oil spill and was fined the largest amount in a single unity within the history of the United States. So what were the reasons behind this disaster? Well, there were more than one reason. So the biggest reason for this disaster was that the negligence of the company's contractors and the engineers. They were trying to cut corners. They were trying to cut the cost, and the engineers of the company tried to underestimate the flaws that they've seen earlier. They feel that, okay, it's not a big deal, you know, we're a big company, it's not gonna be a big deal for us, it's just a leak. But eventually they ended up paying over $20 billion in fines, which again in the US history is the largest fine for any company, not in just the US, in the whole world. So as we see, because of this oil spill, the whole ecosystem kind of got affected. As we see, the sea turtles, fish and water, marine mammals, deep sea communities, beach habitat, you name it, you see oil everywhere. And because of that spill, it spewed oil for 87 days straight, and I think it emitted over 200 million gallons of oil, which is a lot. So this is just another picture. We see this kind of engulfed in oil. This is just taken just the next 1 year from the disaster. Okay, so here's the fines that BP had to pay as we see, Clean Water Act penalty, $5.5 billion, natural resource damages, $7.3 billion, and 400 local government claims, $1 billion, and economic claims, around $4 billion. Although it accounts for $18.7 billion, that was by 2012, it happened in 2010. But there are stories that till now they are paying fines to different government agencies in the state and the Gulf of Mexico. So there's a reference. The author was Christina Ingersoll. It was written in April 3, 2012, and she was one of the students of MIT Sloan School of Management. And she wrote this under the supervision of Deputy Dean of MIT Sloan School of Business, Richard M. Lowe. Thank you all for listening.